Oh man, we are at Six Flags Great America today. It's been a bucket list park for me for quite some time. Just has such a deep coaster collection. So it's currently 5 p.m. Gonna be here till close, and then I'm gonna come back tomorrow as well. I messed with this entrance. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a double-decker carousel. But Wizard was pretty good. I didn't realize it was a bobsled type seating. I thought it was two-seaters. I got in line with, got in the same row as another single rider. And then, he kind of looked at me, and then that's when I realized I should go to a different row. Bro, no way it's already stuck at the top. But next up, we got a wing coaster called X-Flight. You only got one train on those coaster tracks, so I'm out. Ride number 2, Viper, in the books, and actually it wasn't too bad. I think that's partly because I did not sit in a wheel seat, because why would I do that to myself? Relatively smooth in the middle seat of the train. Actually had some decent pops of airtime. There's one like little double down thing. It was not bad at all. This queue is obnoxiously long though. Heard good things about this one, but I'll be the real judge. That's a pretty bold statement coming from a guy who has 88 subscribers. Why is that? No joking, no funny business. I'm taking my sunglasses off. Why is that the best B&M hiker? Like, yes, people talk good things about this. People talk good things about all these types of rides, B&M hikers. But sitting in the back row, the first row, like, literally just go like that. That is unreal. Both the big airtime drops were phenomenal. That layout is just so unique for a hyper. I mean, I think about it more, but by far the best drops of any B&M hiker. When you do sit in the back on a raging bull, this low-key might be my new favorite B&M hiker. Like, I actually went into Raging Bull thinking it was going to be super mid. I even looked at the first every single time I ride one of those types of rides, I just cannot believe that they are legal to put at amusement parks. They are absolutely insane. There's gotta, like, it doesn't bother me, but there has to be more signage, I feel like, for other people of how intense, especially if you go on the more intense side of these, the more wild side, which I did, wild Bryce out here. But the more intense sides of these rides just throw you around so much. I don't like it, but I like it at the same time. Every single time I go into Batman clone, you know, a new one, I'm always like, okay, maybe this one's not going to be as good as all the rest, but all of them are so good. They all just try to pull your head off. This one had a lot of really cool thematic effects and stuff. They have fog as you leave the station, and the Batcave is super, super cool. Max Force was awesome. I rode in the front row, as one should. The launch is absolutely spectacular. Only thing that reminds me of it is the old Top Thrill dragster, and the hang time is super good on that ride. The only thing I will say, on the second hang time hill, when you're coming into the brake run or back into the station, they do have brakes there. I totally understand why they're there, but it kind of cuts off some of the hang time. But overall, that was a phenomenal ride. I feel like I've said it about most of the rides here, but a lot of just phenomenal rides throughout the day today. And I was only here 3 hours. I still got all day tomorrow. Tell me why the merch stores here have more Stranger Things merch than actual ride merch. I mean, I get it's a pretty good show, but anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. The park's gonna open in about 20-ish minutes. I think we're gonna head right to Superman right when the park opens, because that ride always has like a super long wait. So we're gonna hit that up first. This park must get phenomenal attendance. It was packed just from 5 to 8 yesterday, and there was thousands of people lined up at literally 10 o'clock. Park doesn't open until 10:30. Thousands of people lined up at the front gates, and it's only a Thursday today. I just got off Superman Ultimate Flight, and I've ridden that ride a couple times at Six Flags Over Georgia, and every time it slaps, and this one is no different. That pretzel loop is absolutely amazing. At 10:45 in the morning, though, that is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly don't know what to expect for this one, but we'll see.
And I was fine until they go upside down and my hands flew back like this. Oh, shit.
At least it's got theming. I just got off the Dark Knight coaster. For the ride itself, it's a wild mouse. For those who don't know what that means, you literally just go around and around and around. Pretty much the whole ride. There is this like one portion of the ride where you go around. They have like a lot of fog and thematic stuff, and you can't really see it, but you go through like a pretty decent drop, and it's pretty unexpected. I like slammed into the person that was next to me, because I'm usually thinking ahead on these rides and I can see what's coming, but I couldn't see that, so I guess it was a surprise element. Does anyone else just consistently think about how chapped their lips are gonna be when they forget their chapstick? I literally was in the Uber to this park and I realized I forgot my chapstick. I started thinking about it. Now all I can think about is my lips are gonna be chapped in like an hour. I guarantee you that they probably will be. I really shouldn't. I should not. I should not. I did it. All right, time to get on Goliath. I've heard a lot of people say that this is the #1 ride at this park. For me, that was just kind of, it's still, it's still an RMC at the end of the day, so still really good ride, pretty decent air time. The hang time was all right on that little stall. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, but I think it was built in like 2014. It's definitely a little bit rough, probably the roughest RMC that I've ever been on, but like I said earlier, it's still an RMC, so still a great ride. But I think both Raging Bull and Max Force are definitely better than that ride. X-Flight's on 2 trains today. Let's go. Got done with X-Flight, did a inside seat. It was a little bit rattly, a little shaky. I'm not sure when they built this ride, but the near misses are really, really good on this ride. And then that really slow 0G roll at the very end of the ride is awesome.
While on this top secret mission, recruits must remain seated with hands and feet.
Just got off a Sky Striker, and my goodness, what a ride. I waited almost 40 minutes for it, so I was kind of like, is this going to be worth it? And I didn't think that it would top the Joker ride that I did at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, but that's definitely the best pendulum ride that I've ever done in my life. The ride cycle and the amount of full-length swings you get is phenomenal, so definitely worth the wait. Very solid ride for this park. There's no mid-course brake run, 5 inversions, which is really impressive. I think that's the most for a dive coaster. Steepest dive coaster drop too. So just overall, really solid fit for this park. Now, I don't think it's in the top 3. I still think Max Force, Raging Bull, I think even Goliath might be better than this one, but this is gonna be a great coaster for, whether coaster enthusiasts or just general people who come to this park to the public, they're gonna really like it. So I think it's a pretty good ride for a park. So when you get into the Southwest Territory here at Great America, you got this one ride. It's in this sick building. This has to be a world-class attraction, something really cool and unique, right? Then you walk in all excited and you realize it's teacups. Looks like their drop tower opened. It was closed all day yesterday. These intimate drop towers are so underrated. Yeah, a lot of drop towers, they bring you up to the top and they just drop you so soft, and it's just such a peaceful drop. This one, you're brought to the top super fast, and it's like whoosh, you're all the way down at the bottom. Just got off 5 more rides on Raging Bull, and it's still phenomenal, especially the drop after the mid-course brake run. First drop is great, don't get me wrong, all right? But that drop after the first brake run, oh man. All right, just got some grub, man. I went to it's just me. No one else is here with me. I don't know why I said we, but I went to the Windy City Sports Bar, got a cheeseburger. Wasn't bad. Not gonna lie, I usually suck at those shooting dark rides, but for whatever reason, the Justice League ones I can do decent, but put me on like a Boo Blasters or something like that, and it's embarrassing. Like, I get off that ride, I just have to sprint off to the exit because I'm getting like 1,000 points, but I think I got over like 200,000. It said I placed top 4% ever on that ride, so I don't know how I did so good. They must be taking really good care of American Eagle because it was still running pretty well. I was in a front wheel seat, and you know, it's a little bit janky, but I think that just adds like a ton of the character to the coaster, and super historic in like the evolution of coasters. So hope that Great America keeping that coaster running really well, because yeah, a ton of airtime. The laterals on that, we're just going like this. That goes crazy. I thought it was a pretty good ride. All right, it's a few hours later now. Got some re-rides on a couple of my favorite things. Starting off, you know, I had to get more rides in on Raging Bull. What else did I do? I did Batman again, Batman Slap. I tried out Goliath again. I did it in row 10 this time, and it was just even rougher. The first drop's pretty good. I'll give it that. Okay, but you know, other than that, I think it's kind of rough. And then I'm going over to Maxi Force. Gonna get one last ride on Max Force here. I just got off of Max Force, now gonna cap off the trip to Six Flags Great America with the Sky Tower.